Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
This is Teenage Mutant Hero, that's right, Hero Turtles on my Super Console X. So basically this is the Amiga version, and obviously it's called Hero, that's right, Hero, because ninja was a very bad word in the 80s in the United Kingdom. Literally whole societies were destroyed and kids' heads just clear popped off their fucking bodies. Even though, myself included, our parents would all rent us 15 rated movies from the local video store, even though we were, you know, way younger than that. And there are a million movies down there with some form of ninja in the title. Yeah, I know, it still just fucking amazes me. I mean, you think society's pussy whipped and woke now. You could argue that this is kind of the beginning of it. Won't someone please think of the children? So yeah, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, the arcade game on the Amiga. It's a sorry state of affairs when my, you know, Kin Hank Super Console X, which is an Android box gaming device, can run this better than you can on my A500 Mini, which is the official product. I know it also is an emulation device. I love my A500 Mini, despite the lack of firmware updates. But when you have to go to a hooky Chinese knockoff system to play certain games because of lack of said updates, yeah. It's a bit of a shit show, isn't it? Anyway, I'll shut up. So this was released in 1991 by ImageWorks, which is the gaming division or software house of the Mirror newspaper group, and it was released on the Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore, Amiga, and Atari ST, based on the arcade machine of the same name, released in 1989 by Konami. I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with what that game is. I played it on that arcade in Westwood, the 4-player version. My brothers fell in love with it. I've played it, you know, so many versions on this channel. You're all familiar with the arcade machine, so I'm not going to talk about it. But Spectrum version, it's alright. Commodore version, it's alright. Amstrad version, surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. So, I don't know if this is a port of the ST, but let's get into it. So, you would think, and since it doesn't run properly on my A500 Mini, this is generally the first time I'm going to play it properly, so I don't know. But you would think that the Amiga would stand a half-decent chance, the music's, it's alright, of being able to pull this off, wouldn't you? Right, so, fire. Hey, on the NES version, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, is brilliant, it's superb, if you will, fire. Right, so Raph's my favourite turtle, because, wait, Michelangelo, sorry, where is he? There he is on the end. Yeah, Raph's my favourite turtle, because, you know, 90s tude and shit, but, let's be honest, the best one in the game is Donatello, because of the reach of, I was going to say it's broom, is staff, if you will. Right, so this is one or two simultaneous, you know, players, so that's kind of cool. Don't know what reviews it's got back in the day. Obviously this is called the arcade game because it's their follow-up to Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, because they ported the NES game to the Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore, Amiga, Atari ST. Have a game for the Spectrum version. It's not bad. Fire. Why aren't you working? Thank you. Oh, we have an intro. That's not too bad. That's alright. Where's the sound? Copyright and shit? What? No, you licensed the arcade game. Where's the sound? Hey, we have an intro. We have an intro. That's cool. C1, far. We gotta get April out. Goals. We all need them. Right, so. Oh dear. No music. And sound effects that are not very good. Right, top left is my health. In the middle is Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, just in case you've got what you were playing underneath. That is credits, so I have 3 credits. Top right would be second player's health. There is no time, so you don't have to worry about me standing here and talking about the game like a numpty. The animation on your character when you're not moving, alright. It's a bit sparse. When you move, that's not good. That's not a good look. Right, anyway, fire. Hold fire down, just does a kick. Up in fire, and he does flying kick. Right, up, forward in fire, and he does a flying kick. Do we have a dash? No. Why no music? Also, what is the beeping noise? Is that to let me know my health is going down? But that's why I don't need that. I need music is what I need. Balls? Yeah, balls. Wait, what? Bombs? Am I having a Mandela effect or something going on here? Was that not in, or was that in the arcade? I don't know. I don't remember it. I haven't played the arcade version since I did my overview of the Cowabunga collection on my Series S. Because that's banging. If you haven't got that, you should get it. Or you could probably just emulate most of it yourself anyway, couldn't you? But it's a nice collection, it really is. Look up my video. Right. Dare I say, I mean, 2-player is always a good laugh, in it. The controls aren't terrible, it's just the lack of animation and how horrendous he looks when he moves. It's like he's literally tearing himself apart. Right. Look, my flying kick is not very useful, is it? My staff is stellar though. Right. Excuse me, Winnie Pops, just had breakfast. Chicken nuggets and hot sauce. You surprised? You shouldn't be. Slow down. Who? What's with the sound effects? They are awful. And the beeping noise. I think that's every time I lose health. Yeah. Alright, so it would have been fun 2-player, I guess, because rarely 2-player games aren't fun, even if you just stand there and beat the crap out of each other. But it looks like shit, and it particularly sounds like shit. However, if this was your only way to play it outside of the arcade, would you have been happy with it? Probably, because everyone was absolutely fucking mental for Turtles, weren't they? Myself included. But, clearly, compare this to the NES version, that's the superior conversion. I mean, you could probably say this has better colours, but it's lacking animation. It's lacking sound. It's not lacking loading times, apparently. Oh, there we go. Ah, good old April, where she's clearly just part of the background. I mean, look at her. And also, is she a borrower or something? Because look at the size of the fucking desk and how small she is. In fact, look how small I am. What up? What up? That's just to let me know that I've used a life, not credit. Oh, this is awful. The Amstrad version, for the machine it's running on, I would argue is a more impressive port than this. I mean, the Amiga could have done this. Is it an Atari ST port? Should I get a white stick? Where's the bird this feather came from? Sorry. But I missed my dash. Surely it could have done better than this. Was it coupled together with a deadline of literally weeks to be a cash cow or something like that? Was it a Christmas game? I don't know. Going. Looks like a Mr. Whippy. Bebop, Rocksteady, can't remember which one. Right. I thought, well, it's good to know there's a complete lack of animation on him, and he's too quick. I don't need to hear that noise. Why is that noise a thing? Right. I wish he had a health. So you hit him, and then he hits you. It's 1 for 1, apparently. Wait, what? No, it's not. If I had a dash, you'd be toast. I just flying kicked him in the face and came off worse. You better not replenish your health. How do I kill him? He's kind of like this on the Amstrad, actually, to be fair. And also, I know it's saying every gameplay of this, but why was there not a port of this, like on the Mega Drive, the PC Engine? I think I know what it is. Right, what you do is you move down or up, and you ever so slightly, like, don't line up with him, and then you can just hit him. That is cool. I'll give it points for having those. But then I would bloody Coco that it has those, because this is the Amiga. Come after that shred of creep. You're not the boss of me. I mean, yeah, as a kid, seeing this in the arcade, literally, my head exploded. And not just because it had the word ninja in it. Well, it didn't. It was the Hero Turtles one. Does that make it, like, on, you know, the world market for arcade games? Is it more collectible? Are Hero Turtle toys more, you know, boxed and stuff like that, more collectible in, you know, places where they weren't censored? I don't know. At least in this version, actually, when you hit the fire hydrant, it achieves something. Now let's hit the parking meter. No money. Help me! Why are you on the TV? Yeah, this is awful. This is a bad conversion. This is a wasted opportunity. A lot of missed potential. What the fuck happened then? He kind of moonwalked in reverse. But I guess they ultimately know that kids are going to buy it. So why bother wasting time? Why bother giving it a long development time? I mean, maybe it had a massive development time. I don't know, and that is just shit because it's shit. Why does it do that when I... Why did that kill me? I hit it the other direction and it killed me. I'm gonna say, why wouldn't you let me fucking continue though? He's going... Weird. I don't know, that's an emulation thing. You know, the rest of the game runs fine, so maybe this is just a bad, really bad port. Piss off, you boomerang bastard. Oh. Right, so that didn't kill me. Let's see what happens. Comes up proper quick, innit? I've only got 2 lives left. How do I get up there? There'd be pizza up there. Like that. I'm just going to stay up. Shut up. What colour are they supposed to actually be? Like the yellow guys? Or... Well, they're brick. Look at the background. Yeah. I mean, even if this just had music, it would have upped it a little bit. I don't understand why it's doing that. Cue the Benny Hill music. Hey! The levels are shorter, aren't they? Controls are wank as well. Not just because you're missing stuff, and obviously it's not its fault when one button has to double up for everything. They're just not responsive. I would say that I was more impressed with the Amstrad version. Not just because it's more impressive for the hardware it's running on, but it played a lot better. Right. Oh, that's scrolling, and the way the character moves. It hoits. Oh, you cheap motherfuckers. To be fair, I should have known that was going to happen. Right. I mean, like I said, if you were 10, 11, 12... No, you don't. When this came out on the Amiga, and you had one, because you were a spoiled brat, you probably would have been fine. Right, that's how you do it. Move. Like that, and then up, and then down, and then up, and then down. But then he gets you in the corner. Up, down. He shot me in the shell. Ultimately, your shell does nothing, doesn't it? Wasted opportunity there. Cartoon ant game, because you're fucking turtles. That's the purpose of your shell. Oh look, see, the minute you stop your attack strategy... Where did he get a ray gun from? Oh, shizen. No, I just want to kill this guy. Uh-oh. Game over? Game over. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles on the Amiga, albeit running on my Kin Hank Super Console X. Oh, now you give me music. Yeah, it looks crap. The animation is meh. It scrolls terribly. Like no music. The controls are clunky. but obviously made a lot of money because it's Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Anyways, always I love to know what you think, especially if you played this version back in the day, but you were a massive fan of the arcade, and did this satisfy your Turtles itch? That sounds like a medical condition. Anyways, always I love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.